This podcast is sponsored by Renewal by Andersen of Central Pennsylvania, which is hosting a 29-year anniversary sale. Ooh. And in honor of this anniversary, Renewal is offering 25% off windows and doors at no money down, no payments, and no interest for a whole year. Visit renewalbyandersen.com before this deal ends at the end of June. The family of a man accused of murdering a journalist has criticized the handling of the case. Meanwhile, Philadelphia Mayor Cherelle Parker wants to build a wellness village for addicts. Dozens have gotten sick from contaminated cucumbers. Lastly, a zoo welcomes a baby wallaby. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and you're listening to Today in PA. 20-year-old Robert Davis was accused of murdering Josh Kruger, a journalist well known for his work focusing on the homeless and LGBTQ communities, by shooting him several times in his Philadelphia home last year, reports Billy Penn. Davis entered a plea deal this week, and ahead of his sentencing on Monday, his family has come out and criticized the handling of this entire case. The family has previously claimed that Kruger began a relationship, one that involved drugs, with Davis when the latter was just 15. Davis had also claimed how Kruger threatened to post sexually explicit videos of him online prior to the shooting. Davis's mother, D'Amica, said during a press conference that evidence obtained from Kruger's phone shows how her son was victimized, as well as other crimes not involving her son. But now that there's a plea deal, this information won't come out in a trial. Miss Davis believes that the quote-unquote big people Kruger was friends with and whom praised his work, including DA Larry Krasner, quote, want to sweep this under the rug. Davis faces up to 30 years in prison. Philadelphia Mayor Cherelle Parker is looking to build a $100 million quote-unquote wellness village in the northeastern part of the city, reports Axios Philadelphia. This facility would house over 600 people struggling with addiction, providing them counseling, treatment, and even job training. Plans for the center were unveiled during a closed-door meeting with city legislators on Tuesday, and officials believe it'll take around 3 years to build. When construction on this site will begin remains unconfirmed. Over 160 people across the country have gotten sick due to a salmonella outbreak that's been tied to recently recalled cucumbers, states PennLive. 27 of them are in Pennsylvania, the most cases out of any state so far. These whole cucumbers were shipped out by Florida-based Fresh Start Produce Sales, Inc. between May 17th and May 21st. For any questions or concerns, you can contact Fresh Start at 888-364-2993, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Also, be sure to check your fridges. There's a new baby wallaby at the Pittsburgh Zoo and Aquarium, says CBS Local Pittsburgh. Born in October, zoo officials explained that marsupial babies tend to stay in their mother's pouches for months after they're born. This Joey finally hopped out in April and is apparently, quote, spending more and more time out exploring. This makes 5 wallabies total at the zoo, including mom Ava, Zip, Alvin, and Theodore. Happy Friday, you guys. We made it. To stay up to date over the weekend, visit PennLive.com. And please remember to rate this podcast and to share it around with your family and friends. Thanks in advance, and of course, thanks for sticking with us. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and I'll be back next week with some fresh Today in PA. This podcast is sponsored by Renewal by Andersen of Central Pennsylvania, which is hosting a 29-year anniversary sale. Ooh. And in honor of this anniversary, Renewal is offering 25% off windows and doors at no money down, no payments, and no interest for a whole year. Visit renewalbyandersen.com before this deal ends at the end of June.